Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you titration questions. I've already explained about the titration in my previous video. So I want to focus today how to crack the titration questions. Look at that question. In a titration, 25 centimeter cube of zero point 0.5 mole DM-3 sodium hydroxide is titrated with 20 centimeter cube of sulfuric acid. Find the concentration of a sulfuric acid. That's the main purpose of the titration. We can work out the concentration of the unknown substances or concentration which is not given in the question. So how to approach for that question? The basic thing is that you have to write a balanced chemical equation between sodium hydroxide and a sulfuric acid. Look at the balanced chemical equation. That's the first step, guys. NaOH reacts with sulfuric acid H2SO4, and we know that what happens when alkaline solution react with acid, we will get salt plus water. We'll get salt and water. Look at the formula of the salt. How can we write the formula of the salt? I've already explained how to write the formula in my previous video. One more time, just like a recap. Sodium, we are getting the sodium sulfate. So we know sodium is in group 1, Na plus, and SO4 2 minus, that's the sulfate ion. Look at that. So take 2 to this side and 1 to this side. So NaOH, sodium hydroxide plus sulfuric acid, we will get sodium sulfate Na2SO4 plus H2O. How many sodium? Because we have to balance the equation, otherwise you can't get the number of moles. So 2 times, that's fine. And I have to balance 2 here, times by 2. So it's 2:1 ratio. Look, 25 centimeter cube of, so volume of the sodium hydroxide and concentration of the sodium hydroxide is given. Always making a habit that make a small column and write the data which is provided. All right, the sodium hydroxide information is given to you, and sulfuric acid, some of the value is given to you. Always use conc, concentration, conc C, and number of moles, mole and wall. Always use this conc, mole, wall for each. Conc, mole, wall. Always work out this first. So concentration of sodium hydroxide is given, which is 0.5. Volume of the sodium hydroxide is given, which is 25 centimeter cube. So work out the N. Mole equals to C times V over 1000. That is 0.5 times 25 divided by 1000. Okay, guys. So 5 times 25 is, how much is 5 times 25? 25 times 5, 25, 2, 125. Yeah. So 125 into 10 to the power of minus 4, or 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That's the mole of the NaOH. What's the ratio? 2:1. Mean double is to 1, or 1 is to half. So to get the mole of sulfuric acid, I have to divide this by 2. So conc, we have to work it out. Mole, just I will show how to work out the mole. And volume is given in the question. Yes, 20 centimeter cube. So moles equals to 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 2. Yeah, so which is nothing but 0.625 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That's the mole of the sulfuric acid. I just want to rub a little bit the top part only to work out the concentration of the sulfuric acid, guys. Look at that. Use the formula to work out the concentration of the sulfuric acid. Anyone? What's the formula of the concentration? Okay, no worries. Conc concentration equals to mole over volume. We got the mole, which is 0.625 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Or can we do, okay, no worries, 20 divided by 1000. Move 1000 to the upside. So 0.625 into 10 to the power of minus 2. This is 20 into that 1000 goes up. Yeah. So that get cancelled, that get cancelled. So just I want to rub some more part of the question. I don't have enough space. You can use your calculator, guys. Normally, I'm not using the calculator. I have a habit of doing this type of calculation. So look at that. So this is 6.25 into 10 to the power of minus 1 times 100 divided by 2. Yeah. So that also cancel. So roughly 62.5 divided by 2. So 1.25. I'm not happy with that. Well, anyway, that's the concentration of the sulfuric acid that we got it. Did I make any mistake? 10 to the power of minus 4. So that's fine. So this is fine. I think look at here. That's the 1000, and this become 10 to the power of minus 3. So look at that one. So 10 to the power of minus 3 and divided by 20. So 10 to the power of minus 3 and 1000 cancel off. So this is 0.625 divided by 20, or you can do 6.25 into 10 to the power of minus 1 divided by 2 divided by 20. Yeah. So look at that. So this is, look at that one. So 6 point, can we do like 6.25 into 10 to the power of minus 1 divided by 20. So that goes up. So this become 6.25 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 2. So which is nothing but 3.125 into 10 to the power of minus 2 mole dm minus 3. Please copy down that one and use your calculator, guys. It's so simple to use your calculator. Okay. Look at this question, guys. So concentration of the sodium hydrogen carbonate and a volume of sodium hydrogen carbonate is given to you, and the volume of acid is given. So we have to work out the concentration of the acid. So I tell you, the first thing is we have to write the balanced chemical equation between sulfuric acid and sodium hydrogen carbonate and a HCO3. Acid plus carbonate, yes, acid plus any carbonate, we will get salt, Na2CO3 plus water plus carbon dioxide gas coming off. So look at that. That's the 2 sodium, so balanced by 2 here, and 2 carbon. How many water molecule? 2 water molecule. Check that equation is balanced or not. Sodium. Why the sodium carbonate? We will get sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. Now everything is balanced. Now 1:2 ratio, and I told you make a small column and like a tabular form and do same thing. Write acid here and alkaline solution, but this is a salt of the alkaline solution, a base, and is in the form of salt. That's the sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is a kind of alkaline salt. So CnV, 25 centimeter cube, 25 centimeter cube. Wall is given, conch is given, not 0.1. You have to figure out the number of moles. So N equals to C times V over 1000, which is nothing but 0.1 times 25 divided by 1000, which is nothing but 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. Yeah. Now we have to work out the mole of acid by looking this equation. Look, what's the molar ratio, guys? 1:2 means 1 mole of acid react with 2 mole of sodium hydrogen carbonate. So can I divide by 2 to get the mole of sulfuric acid? Yeah, because it's 1:2 double ratio, 1:2 ratio. Divide 0.2, 0.5 divided by 2 to get the mole of this sulfuric acid. Look at here. Mole of the sulfuric acid. So 1:2. So 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 2, or 25 into 10 to the power of minus 4 divided by 2, which is 12.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4. That's the mole of sulfuric acid. Now volume is given, which is I think 20 centimeter cube of the sulfuric acid. So conch of the sulfuric acid, conch equals to mole divided by wall. What's the number of mole? 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So I move one decimal to this side, I cancel 10 to the power of minus 3 to 10 to the power of minus 4 to 10 to the power of minus 3. Better you use the calculator, guys. Over 20 divided by 1000. That 1000 goes up. So 1.25 into 10 to the power of 3 times 1000 divided by 2. Is that 6.25? So this is nothing but Look at that. You can better use the calculator. 6.20 when you divide by 2, look at that. 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 3. That 1000 goes up. So this 10 to the power of minus 3, that 1000 cancel off. 1.25 divided by 20, which is equals to 0.0625. Figure out, guys. 1.25 divided by 2 equals to 0.625 divided by 10. So I'm right. So that's the concentration in mole per dm cube. But the answer we have to get in gram per dm cube. I already discussed in my previous video how can we change mole dm minus cube to gram dm minus cube. Look at that one. That's not the actual answer. So mole dm minus 3 to gram per dm cube. Look at that. Gram concentration time mr equals to gram per dm cube. Concentration is equals to 0.0625 into mr of sulfuric acid is 98. You just figure out, guys, or use the calculator. How much is that? Which is equals to 6.125 gram. Yeah. Look at the answer of that question, guys. Is that clear? In that question, you have to change mole per dm cube into the gram per dm cube. Please watch my previous video on the concentration. I showed you how to convert mole per dm cube to the gram per dm cube. So we got conc in. That's the concentration in mole per dm cube. If you times by its mr, you will get the gram per dm cube. So is that okay, guys? Please copy it on that one. So did you get this question, guys? We will do some more question based on the titration. We can work out the purity of the compound or percentage purity of the given compound by using titration technique. Even we can work out the number of the water molecule attached to hydrated salt. And I have one more question, like a back titration. I love the back titration question. I've seen this back titration question in many past papers, even though they are not there in the textbook. But I come across these back titration question. So we will do that percentage purity question and number of the water molecule attached and a back titration in my next video soon. So thanks for watching this video. I want to wind up here. Goodbye, guys.